Let's rock and roll. Let's do this thing.
No,
Hello,
yeah, yeah. Let's
summoners.
do it.
Welcome to another pulse pounding, lightning inducing, tower ascending episode of a Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. I am the High Elemental, Aztec
Mm,
Olmec.
so high.
So high. But it wouldn't be a proper episode if I didn't have Hope Springs Eternal, Lightstar
Mm,
777 with me.
indeed. How is everybody doing? I don't even need to ask. I know how AJ is doing. But let's do it anyways. Tradition demands it. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm so much better than last week. You know, I'm feeling awesome, awesome, awesome. Had a great workout this morning. Spurred on by my man
Nice.
Childish. He's trying to, you know, get his exercise and wellness on. So why not? Why not? And also had a nice bike ride. Went to my cousin's house, fed the fish.
You weren't sleeping with the fishies, were you?
No, not sleeping with the fishes. I found my Captain America shirt. It's a good day.
Mm.
Excellent. How are you doing, my friend?
I am doing all right.
Sounds good. Excellent.
Right.
Very cool. So,
Um, so we are going to during our battles this week have a Leo on Leo slugfest and see how that goes. Try to be interesting. Um, we are going to talk about the 2A high elementals that just came out, the
yes.
new transmogs, and what our thoughts are about said same transmogs. We are going to talk a little bit about the battle training ground,
Yes. Our
which is
thoughts and opinions on the battle training
which
ground.
is interesting. Right off the top, though, we want to just make sure we announce this now that in 2 weeks, instead of on May 12th, when we normally do the live stream,
Right.
we are going to do the live stream on May 13th because that is, in fact, this guy's
This guy.
birthday. He's turning 21 again.
If only that were true.
And if
But
only.
yes, May 13th
And
is the birthday. So we're going to have a special birthday show. That's the only reason why we're moving it to from Wednesday to Thursday.
but something to look forward to. So there we are. Hope all will enjoy that.
Yes.
And we're just going to wing everything. Well, you know what? It's National Superhero Day
It is.
and
So,
comic, and yeah. So, who would be your favorite DC and then Marvel superheroes?
oh, wow.
Oh wait.
Um, that is tough. I am so inundated with good characters. Um, let's see. My favorite Marvel, I'll definitely just off the bat say Spider Man. My favorite
Okay.
group on a whole is definitely the X Men. Now, DC, it's tough because, I am absolutely a Batman fan, and I didn't read a lot of DC
I'm
um,
Batman.
growing up. That's why I was so thankful for the Batman animated series. So it was pretty much very close to. But I have to shout out my favorite DC, not necessarily a hero, but my favorite DC character of all time.
This?
Not Batman. It's got to
No,
be.
but this is the animated
Yes,
series.
that is it. That's absolutely it. Yeah, the
It's within arm's reach of me at all times.
it's so good. It is. I think it has
It
won a
really
couple
is.
of awards. But my favorite, it's a very obscure character, and I'm glad they dug him up for the Doom Patrol series. But Danny the Street. If you're not familiar with Danny the Street, he's definitely a DC character, and he's literally a street. He's a pocket dimension where who can move anywhere in the universe. Well, I'm sorry, anywhere on Earth. But he's literally based off of like an old 1950s or whatever decade he feels like. But Danny the Street has to be most interesting DC character. But just for regular mainstream DC, I love the Flash. The Flash is definitely cooler than I thought. I thought he was just a fast guy, but I didn't know too much about things like the Speed Force and such like that. But just really quick, I'm going to test.
And what a villain, like Eobard Thawne. I mean,
Oh yeah, Reverse Flash. Yeah, what a villain! Like you said, imagine the Flash's abilities in a villain's hands, which is just awesome. But I want to test your comic knowledge. I got this comic book trivia game just from my travels and such like that. The wife and I, Lakaya or Leo and Danny, we played last night, and she was so shocked at how much she knew just from watching the Marvel movies. But I'm gonna hit you with, we'll say, 2 questions, really quick, and these are just at random. What is the real name of Guardians of the Galaxy member Star-Lord?
Peter Quill.
Perfect. Excellent. Which superhero was portrayed by Anna Paquin in the X-Men?
That'd be Rogue.
2 for 2. And last one.
Anna Paquin.
Anna Paquin. I think, what did I say? Paquin, right? As usual.
Paquin.
Penguin.
It's okay.
And last but not least, which superhero is the alter ego of John Jones?
That wouldn't be the Human Flame, would it? The
Human Torch? No. The Martian Manhunter. So 2 out of 3 is totally not bad. But that is our celebration of National Superhero Day. In the comments, we'd love to know who your favorite superhero or superheroines. Doesn't matter the, Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse, doesn't matter. Just put them in, whoever your favorite, or just a character you like Danny the Street. Yo, look up Danny the Street. He's kind of awesome. But anyway, moving on. We got some birthday. You want to get rid of the birthday shout-outs really quick?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Okay, so definitely want to wish a happy belated birthday to our announcer/host, Vanessa Cardenas. She celebrated her birthday out in Vegas, and definitely a friend of the show. Some celebrity birthdays today, if you can believe: Jessica Alba, Jay Leno, and Penelope Cruz.
29 and 21.
Yeah, they all share the same birthday today, which is kind of unusual a little bit. So not only is it National Superhero Day, it's Jay Leno's, Jessica Alba's, and Penelope Cruz's birthday. And
Awesome.
Jessica Alba played Invisible Woman in the Fantastic Four movies, so
We don't talk about that.
kind of ties into the yeah, those movies weren't the
Let's
best.
discuss that.
Definitely weren't the best.
Okay, which was worse? What was it? The third Fantastic Four movie,
Ooh.
or
Or
Ang Lee Hulk?
oh man, that's bad upon worse. I'm gonna say Ang Lee Hulk, just because.
Ooh,
Just
wow.
there's no
Wow.
right answer, but I'm just gonna say Ang Lee Hulk because that movie was terrifyingly bad to a Hulk fan. So like my mom likes the Hulk. Like she even likes the Hulk, and I mean wouldn't even take her to see that. I don't know that movie, but man, the third fan.
It was terrible.
The the first one, I'll give a pass because it was the first one, but the second and third one were just wow bad. Like wow,
Wow, bad.
like amazingly bad. But anyway,
Amazingly terrible.
should we check out these transmogs and see what we're working with,
Yeah.
and if any?
Yeah, definitely. I have my thoughts about these transmogs.
What are your thoughts, buddy? What are you talk to me about your?
I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I must say,
Yeah.
like, So even the one you're looking at now,
Right.
if I'm being 100p honest, it looks very big and busy, and I kind of like the streamlined, athletic cat look. Like
Yes, I
that's
tend to agree.
that's just kind of like so. I mean, for
There's a
me,
lot of things
even
going on
that one
here.
doesn't apply. Like half the rider has disappeared into the main. I mean, it's a choice.
Yeah,
It's a choice that's being made.
not a huge fan of this one at all. Like you said, really busy, a lot of things going on. The spear's glowing, the main's burning.
Yeah,
You know.
the spear glowing. I'm all for the spear glowing.
Okay, cool.
Like
But
that part is pretty dope.
but man, like you said, really busy. Just not my favorite use of design. Let's go on to the art master, who honestly doesn't look that different from his default. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Not a whole lot of change there.
right.
So I mean, definitely if you were going to be bundling, maybe it would be worth it. But other than that, I don't know. I don't think it's all that like much of a. It's not a selling point to me,
Yeah,
anyways. One way or the
100%. The string masters. Now I want to like the string masters. I do because
It
just
makes them
that's
look more ethereal.
yeah, that whole scene in Kung Fu Hustle where they're actually using the same instrument as a weapon just really was super cool to me. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I just haven't found a lot of use for them in game for me to get a transmog. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yes, I mean definitely makes it look. I honestly kind of like the animations, for the songs and such
Now,
like that.
now, what do you think about the fact that you only get their special gift if you buy all the transmogs? Where
That
in the past they've given you whatever the special bonus if you buy any
yeah,
transmog.
that's kind of lame. Count twist. You guys made enough money. You guys are good. give us some, give us some, give us some backgrounds for free when not even for free, is to throw them in.
Right.
So check out the Undines. Again, not
Um, they look like the depiction of the boat keepers in the underworld.
yeah, Sharon. Yeah, absolutely. But they're just way too similar than the other like two or three transmogs. So I don't know. Not a huge fan of this one either. It kind of looks like one or even two of the ones they had in the past. Now, honestly, this is my favorite one out of all of them. The Rakshasas actually look
Yeah,
kind
the
of cool.
Raksasa is pretty amazing.
Yeah,
I'm
this
not gonna
is
lie. That is the one I'm sort of interested in myself.
yeah. If there were any ones, just good design. The whip design is very cool. The headdress, everything. This is designed not super busy, but not very bland. This is probably like the best one out of all of them,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion. Yeah, buddy.
See, says puedes. Now that you do bring it up, though, I do have a question because when I pulled the Water Art Master, we all know I
Right.
pulled two of them,
Hmm.
and I crystalled the second one,
Right.
but it seems that it is not necessarily a bad one. And I don't know. Have you heard anything about that? That the Water Art Master is actually halfway decent?
The Water Art Master, I haven't heard too much about. The Wind and Fire and Light ones, I am kind of familiar with because I see those the most in like RTA and such like that. However, don't keep one of them. Definitely keep them because he could
I'm
get
not getting rid
buffed.
of it.
But I really don't know too much about the Water Art Master. I'll be happy to find out. But yeah, definitely, I would definitely keep them up. Um, but where would you use? Let's check them out. I do want to check out another unit that you were lucky enough to pull very recently. But let's talk Art Master really quick. Here we go.
Let us indeed, as I get destroyed in this RTA match.
Hey, gang.
I mean, they had a water Ryu, so I should
Oh.
have known. You know, water Ryu, that unit that everybody wants.
Yep,
One of us has.
that one of us has. But anyway, we're talking about Hey Gang. I guess that's
Hey, gang!
I guess that's how you pronounce it. I am notorious for jacking up um, pronunciations. But let's see. Mark of the brush tip attacks the enemy, decreases the attack bar for 30% for the 50% chance. The moon drawn by clouds attacks all enemies to remove all bench. So he has an AoE strip, which is great. And chance of landing a glancing hit, so he would actually be good with the wind
With the
sniper.
snipers.
Yeah. And Art of Blank Space. This is passive. When enemies remove harmful effects, the attack bar of all allies will be just increased by 25%. So if I had a stripper and I stripped, you get an attack bar buff. Awesome. Very cool. When enemies remove beneficial effects of allies, all harmful effects will remove. Well, all harmful effects on the ally will be removed. Will all harmful effects on the ally with removed beneficial effects will be removed, and the attack bar will be increased by 15%. That's a mouthful. He's kind of awesome, to be honest. I like that kit. That's a nice kit.
Yeah. Makes me wonder why I haven't done anything with him yet.
Well, it's no time like the present. None. 000. So, one other monster we got to spotlight. We have to. Lightstar was super lucky and got himself a Nat 5.
He did.
Would you like to announce which Nat 5 you got? Hint, it's the
I
name.
got
This is the name of our announcer, of our host.
Yes. Miss Vanessa, for those watching here on the screen, is the one that I got, the Fire Valkyrie, and it is a monster I have wanted for only 5 ever. Really, anything angelic looking is my vibe, and
Excellent.
yeah, so I have ruined her will violent,
Right.
speed, crit damage, HP, and just tried to give her as much HP as I could for now. Perhaps I will re-rune her at some point when I
Okay.
get better runes, but so far she's doing work. She is
Very
doing
cool.
work.
I'm glad you got her. You pulled her just this week, right?
Yeah, I believe on Sunday Sunday maybe. Saturday or Sunday, I did it. I texted AJ way too early in the day to
No problem.
tell him that dreams come true.
Anytime you got a Nat 5, just hit me up. It's definitely an excuse.
Right? He didn't wake up. He ignored me until he was actually awake, so I felt fine about
That's what I do.
I would. I would.
Very cool.
But yeah,
But
no,
GZ to
she's,
you. Congratulations. Definitely a awesome
you.
pull. Definitely want to give you all the congrats in the world. And think about it. You're going to get another Nat 5 from your Transcendent Scroll when you on the birthday summon. So keep those Nat 5s rolling in. Absolutely.
You know, I've been debating it again. You know, there's a part of me that wants to do that scroll first, as ironic as it sounds, just in case I get a dupe, so that I could turn into a blessing. So at
So you
least
could
I'd
turn-
have a chance. But
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. I would probably do something
It
similar.
would be so anticlimactic, though.
I hear you, but think about it. What if you get a mystical and you get some luck on a mystical and you get another Nat 5? Then what do you do? That's like
Right.
that is my I don't know I don't want to say nightmare, but that is a not a scenario I want to be in. You know, using my splendid blessing on a mystical instead of the Transcendence. So we might, just for safety's sake, we may have to do that. We might actually have to do that. So that's some good
Right.
unit. So you got Vanessa recently, Samantha. Um, yeah, man, you've been on a little bit of a roll there. That's good. Rika, you got recently. Well, I'm sorry, second Rika,
Yes.
squared. Excellent. So
So,
what is next? What is next for us? Let's see. Oh, new transmogs, battle training grounds. So a new mode was released very recently, almost like today, called the Battle Training Ground. And I only read the description. I apparently interpreted
okay.
this all wrong
Okay,
because
but tell them what you thought it was.
what I thought it was, which I still think is a good idea. I thought it was some type of mock RTA type deal where you can select, you can just do mock battles with yourself, just to see how certain units that you already have would fare against units that you have. Still, I think it's a good idea. That's what I thought it was. It was not that. Lightstar, what can you describe since you just kind of ran a couple of the levels with it? What's your thoughts and opinions of this new game
I
mode?
mean, here's the thing. It's not something that's going to keep your interest past a certain point.
Okay, fair, absolutely.
And in that, it's because you're going like basically it's just annoying to me like because I get the general idea is that it's trying to teach you, like, oh, how to combine abilities on
Right.
different units that maybe you didn't think about, like, oh, put them to sleep with this one and hit them with this one and does extra damage because
Yeah.
that's what the ability is. But then it turns into just you trying to guess what the order is
Right.
for, okay, I have to hit this one with this, so I can hit that one with that, so I can do this to that one, so I can do that over there. And it's just, it gets to be a little bit excessive, I think, at least in my opinion,
I
because,
hear you. I tend to agree.
you know, it's like, well, now I'm not really learning except what
Mm-hmm.
the order is to get it under 10 turns.
Right.
Like, that's it. It's not like, oh, hey, here's my monsters, and, I have to learn how to deal with all these different teams, or
Right. So you
I
can't pick
can
your own
field it
units.
against, like, popular arena teams
Right.
and figure out what. Like, I mean, that's the thing. I love the test feature in Arena for figuring out things in my account, but I can only do Arena test battles, or for that matter, the um, guild battles against my own teams. I can't really do it against others, so it's just it's a little bit much that you don't get to actually try out. Like, I would have loved it if that battleground was like the 10 most popular teams of like RTA and
Okay.
Guild Siege and things like that, so that you were actually able to practice against them and test out different of your teams to see which one would be the best. So,
Hmm.
I mean, for my 2 cents, like, I mean, it's a cool mode. I like that you get prizes for completing it. That's really generous and nice. But overall, it's like once you've gotten the combination down, it's not like you're going to learn that much from it anymore. It's probably not even like you're going to learn that much from it in the first place. And I mean, and I don't mean that to be derogatory. I mean, you'll learn something if you read the descriptions. It's like, oh, okay, so I have to sleep with this character, and then, oh, this will do 50% more damage to,
Right.
crowd controlled characters. And that's great. Like, it's great to know that you have that, in your wheelhouse. But again, well, what's to say that you have a character that does that? Like, what if you don't have that character? Well, that's not really servicing my account, is it? For me to be like, oh yeah, that character is great, and then you're like, I wish I had that character, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, it's one of two ways. I mean, it's cool you get prizes. It's cool they're trying to acquaint you with different concepts
Right.
of Summoner's War
So
and like
this
different
is more
battles
more
and
so for
different
early
team
game, you think?
comps. I mean, that's it. That's the thing. Like, I don't really know where it fits. I mean, I could see
Okay.
people of any level benefiting from it in some small way.
Right.
Like, again, if you don't know what those teams are, like, oh, it might be good. Like, you actually play with them and you can read their abilities and you can see how they function against another team. But I mean, for the most part, it's like, and I'll pull it up here now, so that I can do one. I don't remember. Oh, there it is. So I've only done the first one so far, but let's do the second one here, okay? Win within 15 turns. Okay, you'd think,
Okay.
oh, that sounds easy. I'll bring my cleave team and I'll just clean up house here. But no, you have to like figure out what all you're going to do. So I'm going to try to do that, which didn't work. You see, so they apparently have low accuracy on their Shannon because she's
Right.
already been killed. So I already know that was not the right answer. So now I'll increase their defense because obviously I'm going to get hit immediately. So first is protect CYA. But again, so now it's like okay, so who do I hit? What do I hit? What do I See, I know I'm not going to succeed in doing this in 15 turns.
Okay.
So, but there again, like am I really learning anything? I mean, I know that she sleeps. I know that he does triple hit. So I'm not really learning anything. I'm just judging their rune quality of the monsters they gave us
Right.
because they're not that good. Because this should be very easy if they were well runed. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just don't think an imp champion should have been able to give me a run for my money like this.
I hear you.
But you see, so like that's the thing. Like, sure, okay, we got it within two of them, but to get the third one, it's just about figuring out what's that combination. And again, you know, not everybody is going to have the beast monk. So
Totally.
that's a team
That's
that
not that's a nat five.
it's
That's
not a
not a
normal
common
team.
unit.
How many times are you going to go against Chikara with two Vela Jewels?
I don't think
I
you
mean,
are. Not too
that's
often.
not ever really going to be a thing. So what am I learning from that battle, really?
No, yeah, I
Um,
get it. Nothing much.
I mean, there's cool things like you know, it's great to learn what the water archangel does, but until Come to Us flips a switch that I get an archangel in my account,
Right.
and like the dark dryad, like I wish I had her, but there again, like there's little things like that yeah, it's kind of cool in concept because yeah, I'll love like getting to play with these characters and seeing what they're like
Yeah.
and how they function, but at the same time it's like well I'm not really learning anything I can then go back and apply to my own account, so to
Totally.
speak,
I definitely get it. I'm just not really sure of the logic behind this game
Hmm.
mode, but I don't know.
I mean, like I said, I get that the logic was to give people more to do, which is great. To give
Rewards, of
them
course.
in-game rewards,
It's always a good thing.
which is good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I get that in a conceptual basis, it's showing you how certain units function and all. But again, like if it's not a team comp that I actually have the monsters to,
Right. Then what's the point?
and again, and also it's a 3v3 battle, right?
Yeah.
So it's not even training me for how I would use that team in an actual game mode somewhere. It's
Yep.
only teaching me how to use that team for an unrealistic battle that's almost like going through the normal stages of the game. So I know. So yes, it's pretty cool.
Right.
I like that I'm going to get prizes from it, but to me, it's just a puzzle. It's just a puzzle to figure out what buttons I hit in the right order that unlock the. Hey, FML Jordan, thanks for the follow, bud. I just definitely for my money, I just think that good. FML Jordan agrees with me about the thing, but yeah, I
See,
mean,
great minds think alike.
it's just an interesting mode that I'll be happy to collect all the prizes from, and then I don't see that I'll ever go back to it again. So to
Yeah.
me, it's a very finite, very, very much going to be something I do, and then I probably never, ever go back to again once I get all 3 stars for it.
I hear you.
Yeah. So that's my opinion about it. It's document about that. That is hilarious and awesome. That's exactly what I thought. That you have to have a just a pattern figured out for how to do that. Let's see if Aztec makes it back or not. Here he comes. Did we kick something out from under the desk?
We did not. We had a slight brownout. So, but everything's cool. We're back. I definitely saw the lights flicker.
When
Did he keep you
while
company
were
when I
gone-
was away?
He did. He's really
Awesome,
good.
awesome.
But he actually has a Google Doc sheet that tells you what skills to use in what order on every stage to get the 3 stars.
Serendipity.
Yeah. So I mean, he's very much saying exactly what I have thought all along.
Ask him
that,
if he minds putting a link to that in our description so that others may benefit. If he minds, then he can shoot it over to us.
He can hear you, right?
No, I didn't know that. I no. I'm sorry. What was his handle?
How does this whole streaming thing work?
I don't know. Sometimes I talk. Sometimes I talk and you don't hear me. So just kidding. Womp womp womp. Shots fired. But yeah, if you don't mind sending that out so we can share that with our Discord and our listeners, and everyone can get some cool rewards, that would be cool. Thanks.
Yeah, if you want to send the link in my Twitch DM since you're there. Otherwise, if you follow our link tree, we have a Discord, and we could definitely take it there.
Absolutely.
Any way you want. Yeah, we would.
Any way you want, that's the way you feel. Any way you want it.
Voice of an angel.
Right.
Voice of an angel.
If you say so. I tend to disagree. Anyway.
I got into this battle too quick, but after I'm done with it, should we do our weekly battles?
Yep, we should. That'll be cool. And then we can do our summons, and looks like we got
our little baby summons.
Baby shimmy.
Now, I do have a question because
You have to ask Leo.
Kitty cat.
What is your question? What is you?
How many roads must man walk down? No. How many of the 7 years girls should I be saving for your birthday?
That's a good question, because, we're not, like, we didn't even...
I bought all the ones from the, like save up 5
Right.
7-year tokens. So I've got all those. Um, but I've been doing my 3 daily summons
Right.
out of them, and I'm down to like 137 now
I would
or so.
rather you use those than your mysticals. Just because, mysticals can be anything, and the 7 year is what we picked.
So you want me to say more of the 7-year for your birthday, or more of the others?
Save more of the 7 year. Why not? Why
Okay.
not?
Okie dokie. Maybe I'll get another dupe Leo so I can have some crystals for beforehand.
But you bring up an interesting point. I'm wondering if we should do the as anticlimactic as that is, if we should do the transcendence first. I don't know.
I mean,
That's kind of a cool
here's the
idea.
thing. Just, FML Jordan, what do you think? In a couple weeks, we're doing birthday summons for Aztec's birthday here. Do you think we should do the Transcendent Scroll that guarantees us a Nat 5 so that if it's a dupe, the we can get the crystal stuff to do a blended blessing? Perfect. Thanks so much, FMO Jordan. Appreciate you sharing that with us. But do you think we should save that one for the end to guarantee Lightning to have like one last joyous hurrah at the end? Or should we be, just going nuts and having our way, like, I don't know. Just, what's your opinion? Do the one first and possibly have a splendid blessing for, well, not the 7-year scrolls, but everything else? Or go and do the scroll, the transcendent last, so that we can guarantee our lightning and end on a happy note or a sad note if it's a dupe? We will wait and see with the adequate waiting time that always happens. Oh, look at kitty cat.
Invade
Hi,
it again.
Leo.
Invade it again.
Yeehaw.
This is our mascot, Leo. He's a 7-year-old
Mm-hmm.
tabby. Gray tabby, if those
Yeah.
that
So
can't
he
see.
he says do the trans first, in case
Okay.
of dupe to get the blessing. So, I mean, I
Okay.
guess we're going to guarantee lightning in a couple weeks, but we're definitely erring on the side of I just didn't do quite enough damage to him.
What did Nelly the
Oh
God
well.
say? Shout out
If
to
you
Nelly.
don't win, you have to hit. You didn't bring enough damage or pain or rain or something. He's such an eloquent speaker, so
He really
he
is.
something good. But it was just I didn't
Something
bring enough
something damage. Something
DPS.
something
Yeah.
damage.
The idea was that if he didn't do that, he didn't bring enough. If he doesn't cleave you in one turn, he didn't bring enough damage, so to speak. So that's the gist of it. Yeah, no, FML Jordan, we're going to do that though for sure. We're going
Yes,
to.
thank you for the um idea for the thank you for the that. Thank you
You know what?
for the that.
You know what? That is awesome though, FML Jordan. I mean, that's the goal. Like, we have a lot of fun with Summoner's War. We know there are people who have a lot of complaints about Summoner's War, but as I have played a lot of gacha style games, and I know since you only just seem to find us, maybe you're not aware, but I am a huge advocate for um, the fact that this game, like so few others, actually gives you 5 Nat 5s just for playing the game, and more if you just keep playing the game. So, like, you can get a lot of monsters that are used for some of the best content in the game just by playing. Like, it's not like, oh, we're going to keep this behind a paywall. It's just, oh yeah, you're going to have this, that, and the other. Like, it's just, to me, that's so rare for or global server, yeah. But no, I mean, any if you listen back on some of our old episodes, you might catch me talking about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. But
Oh yeah,
that was the gotcha game that broke my back. Basically, it was
like
like you
Bane.
worked so hard to get something, and then the moment you get it, it was like oh well, now we're going to come out with something that completely negates that. Ooh, defense broke you. Ooh, painful.
Oh yeah, we,
Yeah,
we
get a
will
little
try
buff going
to
here.
commentate or announce what's going on. So
Hey, defense broke. Is that Ophelia that I just killed? I don't have the Wind Paladin, so I don't remember her name off the top of my head. But
Louise,
Ophelia,
Xenophalia.
Louise.
What did you say? Xenophalia. That's
I
funny.
don't know. Isn't Ophelia one of the
Ophelia's the
paladins?
fire one. Yes, yes, absolutely.
Okay, see, you don't have to be a jackass. See, I was right. I had the paladin family, anyways. Were you just trying to hit my tanky Vanessa,
Why not?
dude? Shoot tanky. You gotta get some defense breaks going on her. My poor Masha. You stunned her. That was so mean. So mean.
Not at all.
Yeah, we a few weeks ago, around my birthday summons, in March, FMO Jordan, we had one of the people in our Discord who said they would like to see us start doing Goodwill battles, and we used to
Cooped
do them way back in the day.
way back. Cooped 53.
Um,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
the individual who requested that we do stuff, and we
Now
just
we do best of five, so it usually is like
oh,
three.
Leo. Remember, we got to do our Leo fight.
I know. I'm gonna. Do you want to do it now?
Yep, might as
Where my
well.
Leo is. Find my Leo. Uh. Oh yeah, you can't do that. That's right.
All
All right,
right.
you have him. Let me try. We'll go this route. So, see, Aztec, he has taken Leo, so he's going to get first turn. So I'm going to go for more of a modified hold my ground. FML Jordan, I will play with anybody. I will throw down. If you ever want a Goodwill battle, you can hit me up. I do not mind.
That he will.
I don't say I'm that great at RTA. I do enjoy it though quite a lot. I have been trying to get into it a lot more lately. So I'm pretty sure my friends list is also not full. Oh yeah,
What?
yeah, man. So I try to keep my list pretty tidy, so I always have room for people. So what are we doing? Oh, we'll do that one. And I'll let you keep your Leo, so we'll take that away. Cool. Um. Yeah, I have my Leica. My Leica took over for my Leo as the head of my storage defense force with cohabitation with Molon. Who
Cohabitation
are
with
who are just
Bolon. Oh man, that
who are
is
just
just
holding up my whole storage defense force. Now, you might think it's weird that I picked a speed lead for my ability, but I really didn't have that much else going on, and I should still be able to cut in after his Leo, hopefully. So we'll find out here. There we go. Good. So we did that. Let's try and get rid of his. Is your chilling indestructible?
a little bit, tiny bit.
Okay. Well, I'm going to change my mind about who I'm attacking. You see, and this is my problem with RTA. Is like I was not threatened by his level 27 chilling, but I clearly should have been threatened by his level 27 chilling. So, interessante. You know, I mean, I gotta give it to you, AJ. That is something I was not expecting to have happen. So, Mazel tov. That is a good one.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But I hate your chilling because he's too powerful for the level he is.
Sometimes I'm cool. Sometimes not so much.
Okay, good. Now we're doing some decent damage with my stacks. What channel are we on? I don't know. We were probably in a random channel. AJ, pick a channel number so we can go into chat.
Let's go to 777.
All right, we're going to 777. There you go.
Uh-oh. Yep, that's about it. That's about it. Okay.
Yay!
Good job.
All right, last one. All right, and I guess I have to pick my Leo this round, right?
You would. You would have to.
Okay. Are you thinking about it still? There we go.
No.
A lot of lag until I looked up and saw you'd actually hit the button. Like, on my side, it was still counting down. I was like, I thought he knew what he wanted. I'm going to try something that I don't know if any of this is going to work, but okay, here we go.
Excellent. Very cool.
You know, I like to get experimental sometimes, and this just
Well-
prolongs my agony if he beats me.
That's the whole point. This is all. It's one big thought experiment. Our RTA scraps.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One large
Oh.
thought experiment.
Oh.
I'm actually kind of curious.
Crap, that's not who I wanted. I don't know why I did what I did.
When you were hangry?
But here we are. I was something. I was something for sure. I was not smart about what I did. Let's see. Okay. Because I know she is going to kill me so fast. Okay. Let's watch you cleave my team in half.
Not
Okay.
necessarily. Not necessarily.
I sent you a request. He typed in 777 if you want to add him to your friends list.
Okay, awesome.
God, my poor... Oh, poor little guy. What did he ever do to you?
All kinds of things. You just weren't around to see them. Oh, no more Naomi.
Okay, come on. That was supposed to take your beneficial effects. Rude. Rude. I don't know that I can pull this one off now, but we'll see. My not really well ruined Leo, my definitely not well ruined Raccoony, and my somewhat decent ruined Vanessa versus three of your best monsters. I don't know. We're going to see what happens here. We will see what happens. Gentle. Okay. That's fine. I can deal with that. One. Gotta go one at a time here. See what I can do. Leo, what do you think? Leo should win, right? That should be the team that always wins is Leo, right? See, Leo agrees. He's back there doing kitty things like, yeah, obviously, Dad, Leo should win.
Leo agrees with Leo.
He does. Leo is Team Leo for life. Team Leo for life. Come on. I can take out your Veladruel, then I have a chance. That's where I'm at mentally right now. I'm just like, if I can just take out your Veladruel, I might have a chance. Because 3v1, I might be able to take out your Shihao, but I don't think with the Veladruel hanging around I'll be successful. Jerk. Killing off my people. How dare you. Okay. I'm going to just hit auto because, at this point, there's not much I can do to assist the situation anymore. Okay, I'm going to geek out if I beat. Oh crap! All right, 2v1 versus Shihao. This is going to be. Oh, that was dirty! Oh, that was so dirty! Okay, defense broke into 14k damage. I gotta show you his runes because you're going to think this guy is runed up to the nines, but he's really not that well. Where are you, Leo? Leo, where are you? Okay. Wait, that's right. I didn't even put him into. Okay, I need you to see his runes are not that fantastic. Okay,
let's see said runes.
We have attack, a slot 5 attack, and HP, and yeah, like. They're not that great, We got Vamp Revenge or Vamp Nemesis, so that is where we're at. Try to keep him low on the speed, but turns out I only ever keep speed runes because I'm an idiot. Alright, FML Jordan, you want in on a battle here? I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna try and fight him.
Okay.
And then we'll see. Alright. Okay. I see your Ciara, and I raise you a Vanessa Samanth. Okay. Okeanos. And, good old Hathor. So I will counter with that and that. Okay. It's going to be interesting, AJ. You can see what's going on, so you can actually watch this and... Dark Kamoon? What do you even do? Oh my god. Don't like him. Alright, let's hope we can get out in front here. Get rid of that. Go with that, I suppose. Alright, Gani Hathor. What a toxic situation. Alright, come on. Center yourself. Pray a lot. Bow respectfully. Alright. Of course, Okinos goes first. Of course, increasing my cooldown time so that if he kills somebody, my Vanessa can do nothing. Of course, Gani, doing Gani things to my cooldowns as well. Okay. Nice sleep. Got 3 out of 4. I'm impressed with how quickly you were dismantling my poor precious people. Okay. Let's see. Okay, his Gani is quite thoroughly beefed up. FML Jordan, your team is beefy. I have never fought against a Thabay before. I didn't know what he did necessarily.
He does that.
I can see he just it's the dark forest, right? The ones that Kamoon is, the fire, whatever they are. whatever species that comes from.
Anubis.
The Anubis, that's right.
Kitty number
But
2.
no, they hit pretty hard. Oh, Devil Cat's here.
It is just Cat
Wow.
Day on mrgtsw.
Who doesn't love cats? Except Devil Cat, because Devil Cat is Devil Cat. Yeah, he's had my team on lockdown. That is.
So Danny's a 4-year-old American short hair, just so you know. AKA Devil Cat, because for some odd reason, she's not a big fan of Unky Ken. Leo loves him.
She's not a fan of anybody.
Except
not
for me.
Fan of anybody.
She's really not a fan of anyone but me and the wife.
Good game. You have made me know I need to step up my game, because that was formidable. I mean, you had my team on lockdown very early in the match, and I was worried I would not outspeed your Okinos, so it kind of went a little bit the way I was afraid it was going to, but that was fun. Thank you for the Goodwill battle.
Excellent. Very cool. Shall we do our baby summons?
Baby summons. Yes. Yes.
So I'm just going to do 3 of the 7 years. I'm just going to hold it down to 3. 3, 3, 3.
And you said you wanted me to do mystical, so I'm not.
So I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1, and summon Marshall Cat.
Nothing to mention.
Where Marshall Cat. Nope, no lightning. Werewolf, of course. Werewolf. That's 3 weeks in a row, Werewolf. But I picked him, right? So.
Well, I mean, nice. Yeah, your monsters are quite quick. See, do I even have my Ganny in my box here? Or so yeah, my Ganny is only plus 85 speed, so that definitely tracks with how you beat him so quickly off the line. And my Triton is only plus 84. Again, your runes told the tale. But that was fun. I'm going to fix them and figure out a way to do better next time.
Very cool. Who we shouting out this week?
Oh, I mean, I want to shout out FML Jordan for coming out with us and doing a Goodwill battle.
Definitely.
Thank you. And look forward to throwing down with you in the future, I hope. And, of course, we want to wish, he said that runes were more important than monsters. That is a fact. As long as you have great runes, you can use mediocre monsters and rule the world. Definitely want to just give our best wishes to Jew Bagel going through his surgery, and hope he's all back together soon.
Feel better. Get well soon.
Of course, Childish, Nelly the God. Since it's Comic Book Day, the highest ups for my man JD the Gamer.
Absolutely.
Huge comic book fan there. And, Beans, of course, love her. Evan and Seppi over at Come To Us.
Yes. They had such a good Fuse News.
They're so cool. Oh, yes.
Fuse News 120 was awesome, guys. Absolutely.
But, I mean, other than that, no, I'm good on the. Of course, all the usual suspects in our Discord, Gungan and Frentis and Dumbledore, all are bright, and of course, Vanessa Cardenas, was wonderful to be chatting with you on your birthday.
Yes.
We had a good exchange together. It was wonderful. She's just great. Love her.
She's the best. I definitely want to shout out E-Dubs. I meant to get to your topic today, but we will absolutely get to your topic suggestion next time. it's about the Storage Defense Force and a couple of things that drive me crazy about it. But big shout out to him. Definitely keep
Yeah, I remember. I
yes,
remember the comment. Yeah.
definitely keep
Mhm.
the suggestions running. But I will be happy to touch on that. I really want to give a
Yeah.
big shout out. One of the reasons why I'm wearing my Captain America shirt today is just to shout out Carl Lumbly. He plays Isaiah Bradley on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I think he knocked it out of the park. I think like just the feels I had watching his performance was awesome, man. I want to shout you out. You are absolutely my Captain America, the original and the best. But and of course shouting out everyone's birthday, Penelope Cruz, Jessica Alba, Jay Leno, and all of the superheroes that are on the front lines working, and all the superheroes in comic form that we get to enjoy all their stories and adventures and such like that. I don't know about you, but like superheroes were a big deal when I was growing up, and my even though my sister thought it was the weirdest thing in the world, my mom really encouraged us. We used to watch um, Incredible Hulk and Wonder Woman as our thing, the mother son thing, and I really think she really loved superheroes and probably transferred a lot of that to me. But
I was about to do my favorite impression of your
of my mom,
but
please go ahead.
I was-
That's pretty spot on. Ken and my mom have hung out, so that's actually pretty spot on. My mom, as old as I am, my mom still calls me like I'm 6 years old, and that's honestly
Wow.
a pretty spot on. But regardless, new episodes every Saturday. We stream on Thursdays. Next, in 2 weeks, we're gonna stream on Thursday for my birthday summons, May 13th. Hit us
I
up
can't
on
wait. These scrolls are burning through my soul.
me. Are you kidding me? New episodes every
I'm not
Saturday.
that patient.
MRGTSW on Instagram, MRGTSW on Facebook, MRGTSW on Reddit. So we stream on Twitch and on our YouTube, MRGTSW. And our Discord is Monster Rancher's Guide to the Universe. So, and our link tree is on our Twitter, which is at Rancher's Guide. So, come hang out and send us topics because we want to talk about what you want to hear. Absolutely,
Send those tops.
definitely.
Send them tops.
So, everyone, live long and prosper. Have a great week.
Peace and long life.
Absolutely.